What's up, everybody? T2 here. My backyard's on fire. Yeah, I got all these limbs up yesterday. Just gonna kind of update you on what I've been doing. Plus the flames on this one, it's getting so high it was almost hitting the tree, the limbs up there. Thought I would get it on video. Got two fires going at once. There's my dog. What's up, little bud? Yeah, it's this little cinder block thing here. It had a bunch of shit in it, like sticks and leaves and crap. Just figured I'd throw a bunch more in there, burn it all out. These vines kind of took over last year. Took over all my bricks. It's a grapevine here. I cut that out last time, but it grew back. This is kind of like a wall I've been starting. You can see the sap leaching at the side of that. Oh shit, it's getting crazy. Oh man, that one over there looks like a little hut. I think both these in the shot at the same time. Oh, yeah. Might have a little fire tornado going on here. It's like smoke twisting and stuff. Oh, it's burning the grapevines off. That's good. It's gonna burn off into my grass. Clear out this area for these grapevines. I could put a trellis wall up here. Anyway, they got these things called cordwood walls. That's where I've been stacking my pine that I've been chainsawing. So basically you take a row of this stuff, put mortar on top, and you put another row of logs. You keep doing that until you got a wall. Instead of using bricks, you just use wood. Man, this like burned out quick. There's a lot of big wood in there too. So there's actually, I thought I had 3 trees that fell down. It's actually 4 or 5. There's 2 here, 2 there. 1, 2, half of this one, and I guess a whole another one. So I've got most of this trimmed off. Problem is some of these big logs are too heavy to lift. Like this, like how am I supposed to carry that? I could get one of those like hydraulic log splitters or get my axe out, but then like I haven't even gotten to the thick stuff yet. I guess that tree there will probably live, so I can leave it alone, but this one here has no branches, so it would make sense to go ahead and has like 1, 2 little branches. So I should probably go ahead and cut this one all the way down. And I got all those logs, and then whatever I get from those 2 trees. And then there was like, there's a little electrical pole that's in here that doesn't have any wires going to it. I could cut that down. So they ran fiber optic cables through here last summer, fall, whatever, and they kind of cut a bunch of trees down and dropped them into my pond and left them. Kind of pissed me off. And I don't even have fiber optic internet yet. They haven't offered it to me yet. I don't know, maybe I can ask them, maybe I got it by now, but yeah, like, see these big gouges where the tree landed in my grass? Like it was stuck into the dirt. Also, I did something pretty dangerous yesterday. I was chainsawing over here. I cut some of these little trees down to get in there. And this tree right here is bent over, and I cut right there. You can see that it is ready to fly off of there and smack me in the face, because all this tension is on this thing here. So if I get a hammer, maybe smack that out, maybe it'd pop out. But then maybe this tree would fall over and hit me, I don't know. So maybe I'll cut this tree up first. This is a part of a tree that fell off. Almost like there's my kitchen. So this tree here leans towards the house. This is the one I'm worried about because it's like the tallest and it hadn't broke yet. If I could cut it about up there where it splits, let that part drop, that would be good. Look at this. This big hole right here in my yard. This is where there's a big old piece of wood. The top of this one just came down and spiked. See, there's still a limb hanging there. There's a limb hanging over there on that tree. It's kind of dangerous still. I've got this one mostly cleaned up. I need like a two-wheel dolly. And then all my bushes over there are all dried out. I don't know what that's about. See, here's some limbs that kind of fell off, but it's like they're not in the yard, so it's not a real problem. So, what was that, 4.5 trees? This tree here broke off, so I cut it mostly off. There's a little piece dangling there. And then I didn't realize this tree over here on the corner, it snapped off right there. So it's still just like caught up in those limbs. So that's another half of a tree that this windstorm has cost me. So that's mostly, I guess it's hanging on this tree right here. No, it's actually on this branch mostly. So that probably ain't gonna come down. I don't know how I can get that down. That's like a dangerous situation. I don't know, maybe if I cut both of these trees down here, it would like fall on over, but then I'd be right underneath it. I was trying to like throw a baseball and that little wire up there, so I could like take some fishing line, and it's a thicker line, have a rope that comes all the way down. So I'd have a massive, like a tire swing, but I'd have like one of those little rope swings, you know, like it's comfortable. You could swing like super far. It's not really any good places. It's like sturdy though. Maybe right up to there. Yeah, see, there's a baseball with a fishing line on it. I got my baseball caught up in a limb, and the windstorm wasn't strong enough to knock it out, so it's gonna be up there forever probably. Yeah, so kind of worried about this massive tree over here and all those ones. I was mowing the yard and I ran out of gas, so like half my yard isn't mowed. Can't really mow in here next to the tree because of all the limbs still. It's a fucking mess. This is a big project cleaning this up. Plus over here you got to be careful because this is where my shooting gallery is. I got all the broken glass from where I was shooting my air rifle and all this stuff. It's hazardous. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention. You know how there's all this mysterious stuff on my house, like there's always weird stuff that'll just fall off of a truck and stuff that I need. And I found a jar full of ashes on the corner of my retaining wall up there. And found some little kid's shoes from the previous person. It was probably a child abductee or something. There's a big metal plate right here. Just found it. Just like started exposing itself. I don't know how far it goes. It's kind of buried up in the ground. Kind of looks like it goes all the way to here. I've never had a steel plate since I've been here, so I don't know where it came from. I'm assuming it must have always been here, and it's just the grass has now gotten down to its level or something. I'm surprised I didn't pick up on this with my metal detector when I was going around back here. But yeah, I'm gonna try to dig this thing up, see what it is. It's a bit mysterious. Help tucked me into going to the pond, so I figured I'd show you the pond. I was trying to cut those trees down and I fell in with my chainsaw first day I tried to use it. But then this tree is the one that like fell over into the pond, so it started growing sideways. And I have no way of getting it out because it's like way in there and it's big. But then like, maybe that one over there, I don't know where that one came from. Like over there's one. There's some more like over here where they cut down Oh, look at those branches that have fell down. Does that fell down? I can't tell. Yeah, when they made these lines, they just started cutting limbs and just dropping them and didn't clean up or anything. Fucking cable company. I don't really see any fish yet. I saw like a chalky milk bottle over here. Sometimes you'll get trash coming in off the road. I don't see any fishies. The dog likes to look for frogs along the bank. This tree here, I think, is like an acacia tree, or is it acacia, a bush or tree, or both? Because it's got these crazy spikes on it. Pretty sure it's acacia. I've already chopped them all off with a machete once and they'll grow them back. Anyway, I think you can make DMT out of it if it is. It's starting to bloom. Yeah, I'd hate to like lean over and just stab myself in the eye. That's a fucking dangerous ass tree. What you doing, bud? She gonna be full of tickers when we go to bed. I had a tick on my leg. It kind of healed, but man, it made a whole blister patch and shit next to it. It's weird. Hey, Mike. Come here. Where you going? You looking for a rabbit? Alright, so that's pretty much burnt out now. I mean, it's still... Yeah, it still needs to burn some more. What do I do with all these ashes, though? I thought you could use them, like, make your plants grow better. Whoa, what's going on over here? We got some smoldering. This is where I grew some cucumbers. And I had a fig tree right here. This isn't it. I had a fig tree planted. It looked like somebody came along and just grabbed it with their hand and snapped it. Okay. It looks like the fire has caught this tree stump on fire. So it's smoking now. That's good. I guess. This is where the stray cats had baby kittens. They were hiding in there. My dog kept smelling them, finding them. And I got that one out. And then the dog kept barking at it, so I put it outside, and the next day it got run over by a car. By the way, I'm working with a woman right now that had 4 kittens, and one of them died. And then she said she probably killed it accidentally because she thought she'd cut the umbilical cord, and it was actually the cat's leg. Because the mama cat was licking it because she where the sack is, so she thought that was the umbilical cord. It's like first experience in the world is getting your leg cut off. It's pretty bad. Hey, come here and say hi to YouTube.